Hey everyone, it is present day. Are you as excited as I am? Hi everyone, I am Cristin from Cristin Creates, and today we have a special guest because it is a very exciting day for present day for Enchanted Winter. So if you haven't met Christy from Daylily Fabric Shop, she is our sponsor for Enchanted Winter. Come on in, Christy.
Hi, Cristin. Thanks for having me.
So cute. She's so fun, huh? So we are going to do Enchanted Winter, and she brought a whole bunch of things, which you guys, if you placed your order, if you did your pre-order, you're going to be getting your present day very soon too. And if you haven't already pre-ordered, there's still plenty of time. You still have stock and coming ins and all that, right?
I do. We're still shipping this week. We have a long queue. So it's been definitely keeping us busy this past weekend and going into the early part of this week. So keep an eye out. You should be getting a tracker in your Etsy account.
Oh, perfect. Then they can stock it.
They can stock it. I stock the fabric kits coming in. You can stock me.
All right. So Enchanted Winter. So we are going to work on that. Here's the fabric kit, which we'll show you in just a minute, but I wanted to at least show you Enchanted Winter is the project we're working on. I took the whole summer off, so I know I've had a lot of messages of everybody missing me and wondering when we're going to get started, and now is the time. I'm very excited. So let me give you a little bit of a breakdown of timeline, and then we'll go over how to order and coupon code and all of that fun stuff. So timeline, I'm getting my presents today. So I am going to, after I edit this video tomorrow, then the next day I'm going to start on prepping. So I always do a prep video. So I recommend waiting to start prepping your fabrics. I've had a lot of people say that they got so excited, they started and then they prepped the wrong fabrics, because you can stabilize some fabrics that you don't want stabilized. You can cut them wrong. There can be some things. So I go over I know we all have, I've done it on a video. I've said, you don't want to stabilize this one because we're going to chenille it. And then I stabilized it. So it happens. We all make mistakes. We're human. It's okay. So I just want to say, I will make a prep video. I go over every single fabric, which fabric is which, what we're going to do with it in case there's anything special, like certain stabilizers that we need or don't need, and some that are directional and some that are not, and so on and so forth. So I will go over everything in the prep video. So I recommend waiting. You do you. This is your quilt, your way, but that's my recommendation. So you do whatever works for you. So we'll get that prep video out. It will take me at least a week to cut and stabilize all my fabrics. And I do all of that before I release the prep video, because in the past I have done the prep video and then added all these extra things that don't get on the video, so they're not seen by everyone. So give me at least a week to prep my videos, and then you're going to have time too, because once I finish and I put out the prep video for you, then I'm going to do a poll and I'm going to say who's ready, who got their fabrics, who's got everything ready. Let me know, and then you change your answer as you become ready to get started, and we will set a start date based on that. I'm not going to wait for every single person, but I will wait for the majority of the group. And like I said, I need a week, so you're going to need a week too. Don't worry about it. And I'm going to work on a little something extra also. I've been thinking about doing a sweater, and I will show you step by step how to do the sweater. So I'm already researching. I ordered some sweaters from Amazon to see what works well. So I will give all that information. So I will work on that while you're prepping your video. So we've got a good timeline. You don't have to stress about anything. It's going to be all good. The other thing is that this is a winter quilt. This is not a Christmas quilt.
Correct.
So we have Cup of Cheer, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. I think there's Ginger's Kitchen. Is that
and Jingle All the Way?
Jingle All the Way. We've got a lot of Christmas quilts that will be hanging on our wall. So this does not need to be ready for Christmas. Unless you're giving it for a gift, then you're on your own. You do it how you want to do it.
This is marketed for January.
Yes.
Because you never have anything to hang up in January.
Exactly.
I take Christmas down and I put Valentine's
up.
up.
Exactly.
And so
January is always
year,
empty.
I'm going to be putting Valentine's up February 1st.
February, yes. So this will be our winter quilt for hanging on the wall. So don't stress about timeline. We're going to work on it at a comfortable pace. I know a lot of people have already set a goal of keeping up with me, and I'm going to do it really comfortable. I'm not worried about it. I've had the summer off. I'm in relaxed mode. So don't worry too much. So that's one thing. So should we look at the fun stuff?
You want to look at the fun
Let's
stuff?
look at the fun
She hasn't
stuff.
opened it yet.
I
She
haven't.
told me, don't open
She
it
started
yet.
opening it. I'm like, don't.
Okay.
Not yet.
So when you get your box,
I better hold this.
you should have everything in there except for the thread kit.
Let's talk about that box though. So right now you have orders going out that were pre-orders of this box.
Yes.
And there's a very small supply left of the boxed ones. She did pre-order more,
Yep.
but it's not coming until later. But you have bolts?
I have bolts of fabric. So at some point, I'm going to have to cut my own kits because Maywood Studios, who is the distributor of the kits, are on back order.
Already.
Already.
Oh my gosh.
So, and you know, some like the box, some don't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so either way, we can get the fabrics.
yes, I have all the fabrics,
Yeah.
and we'll start cutting kits.
Yeah, so if you didn't pre-order, do not worry at all. She has bolts and bolts of fabric. She will be cutting them, or her whole team will be cutting them and getting everything out to us. So don't worry about that at all. It just won't be in the box.
Right, and
No
my
big deal.
listing will be updated, so you will know in advance whether or not you're going to get a box or not.
Because there are some right now.
There are some right now.
But at the time of this posting, we don't know because
Yeah.
they go quick.
they're
So
going quick.
just don't worry too much about the box. Either way, you're going to get your fabric and everything.
You'll
will
never
be
be
good.
able to fold that quilt to put it back
Yeah.
in here. Some
Good
people like
point.
keeping the boxes for other projects and whatnots. I've learned, especially with all of our perfectly pieced boxes and our Bella boxes,
yes.
to take them out
Yes.
because you start looking at all the orange piled up because you haven't finished anything. So it's better.
And then it becomes a stress point.
It does. And so, yeah, my recycle bin was orange
Yeah.
1 week.
So I did that. It's funny that you mentioned that because when I first started, I kept all of the boxes and I thought they were so cool. And then you're like, okay, my entire closet is filled with these boxes.
Mhm.
Why? So don't worry about the box. You're going to get
Yeah.
your fabrics and we're going to make the project and it's going to be amazing. All right, show us some good stuff.
Okay. So let's see what we have on top.
Does that come in the box or is that a separate?
If you order the bundle with just the fabric kit, the embellishment kit, and the pattern book, you get a free needle minder. Only
From
if-
Daylily.
From Daylily, and only if you enter in
The code.
the code.
Okay, so let's talk about the coupon code. So it is Enchanted Cristin. So ENCHANTED and then CRISTIN. I know it's a weird spelling, so get it right. 2025 in all caps and no spaces.
Yep.
And there is a link in underneath our video. In the video notes, there's a direct link to Daylily Fabric Shop,
Yep.
Etsy shop, and then it's also got the coupon code, so you don't have to worry about any of that. I'll also add little text blocks here, but it is Enchanted Cristin 2025, no caps, no spaces. That's your coupon code. And what did they get?
So in the bundle, you get a fabric kit, the pattern booklet with the redemption code,
Okay.
the embellishment kit, and then you get the free needle minder. And then I have another bundle that includes the thread kit. So
Okay.
either bundle, you get the free needle minder.
Okay, and
Yep.
show them you're wearing one.
I know.
Look at it. She's wearing the penguin. Isn't that so cute?
He's so cute.
So it's funny because remember I said we're going to make a sweater. I've been looking for sweaters in the colors of the Enchanted Winter, and I don't have my fabric kit yet, but I knew it was like blues, purples, and so yeah. And grays. I think there's grays.
So then this is the embellishment kit. And inside you have some super cute buttons. Couldn't figure out what was making this little noise. It sounded like one of those little bells, but it is actually a needle inside a little plastic container because we've got beads.
The beads. Look at
and
those
little
beads.
in
Oh my
there.
gosh, my embellishment video is going to have to be very detailed.
I know. So
how cute that is.
yeah, you got little pom-poms.
What is that under? It looks like an ice cream cone.
Yeah, I think, yep.
Oh, look at how
It's an
cute.
ice
Can
cream
you see
cone.
that?
Yep.
Oh, that's cute. Let's
So
go a
that's-
little closer. Look at all of the beads and fun things in there. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. And look at the fabric.
I know.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everything is for.
I like all the specialty fabrics that they put in there.
I know.
Don't worry about being behind because I just finished all my Falling for Autumn blocks. And I finished watching Cristin's last videos to figure out how to do everything.
All the embellishments.
I was kind of worried about doing the squirrels,
Oh.
but they turned out great.
There are a lot of cutting. Like
They
very
are.
detailed cutting.
Very detailed.
Remember
cutting.
what was it, the throw blanket on one of the couches?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was so
It was
pretty.
the orange velveteen couch
Yeah.
with the minky throw.
I
Yeah.
have that hanging on my wall now because it's September. So falling for autumn.
I know. I'm going to turn mine into pillows, but I
Oh
haven't done
yeah,
it yet.
that's right.
But yeah. And so then inside the box is the fabric kit.
Oh, okay.
And so, and it includes the backing.
Oh, good to know.
Yep.
Batting
Yep.
is included.
So
Good to know.
there's all of the fabrics.
Is there lavender in there? I didn't see lavender.
There is.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a little bit of lavender, which is why I'm wearing my lavender shirt today.
Wow. Oh, here's a bunch in here, and I see.
Mhm.
So fun.
Yeah.
Are there's new ones, huh? This looks new. This is okay.
Yep.
All right.
And they're all from the Basics collection.
Okay.
Yep. Silky
What's
Solids
that
and
one?
the regular Basics collection.
Oh, pretty. All
Very
right.
pretty. And last but not
I'm
least,
looking at them without showing you. How
I know.
rude of me. But Christy did show some of them. But so there's a bunch in there, so it's hard to see them all. But
yeah.
lots of fun fabrics.
Yeah,
Very
Maywood, when they
pretty.
kit, they definitely fold within fold within fold of the fabric. So you have to take everything apart. And last but not least
The book.
is the book.
I'm excited. I had the impression there wasn't going to be a book because we got that redemption code, but there is a book
Right.
for the quilts.
And when you first open, there is the redemption code. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you just peel that off. It's a one-time use.
Okay.
You have to sign into your Kimberbell.com account, and you can go to there through my affiliate link.
Yes, so we'll do that.
If you want.
You know what, let's just show them how to do that after we're done here.
Yep,
So
yep,
we're
we
going to
can
bring
do
it
that.
over the computer when we're done. And because I've never done a redemption code before. So we'll sign into my Kimberbell account. We'll do that redemption code so that you can see how it all works. So those of you that are not computer savvy, we're going to walk you right through it. It'll
Yep.
be fine.
And so it is a one-time use. Just peel that off. Gives you your code. Log into Kimberbell. Punch in your code. You can download it as many times as you want. It gives you all
it'll
formats.
stay on our account.
It stays in your Kimberbell
Okay,
account.
That's good.
And
So when you change computers or your hard drive fails, you're set.
Right.
Everything's on the
and if you
Kimberbell
change
website.
machines and you need a different format, or you have multiple machines, you have every format available.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, good to
Yep.
know.
So there's
yeah.
your book.
So there is a snowman, a penguin, a polar bear, a reindeer. Oh my goodness, so cute.
I know.
I gotta really think about what I want to put.
On your shirt.
Oh yeah, I was thinking maybe one of the Kimberbell items, but I'm not sure yet. We'll
Yeah.
see. All right, and what's that?
And then there is the thread kit.
All right, and the thread kit is optional, so you have a bundle with it and without it.
Right, with it and
Okay.
without it. And then obviously I sell everything individually, because I actually think I saw somebody today was very excited that they received their pattern book and the embellishment kit, but she's going to pull from her stash and make it her own. So that'll be fun.
Oh,
And
I did
that's the
see
fun
that,
thing,
yeah.
is seeing everybody's progress using either the Kimberbell fabrics or making it their own,
Yeah,
different
which-
colorways.
Also, so I'm going to use the Kimberbell fabrics, but we will do some personalizations to make it our own also.
The stretches.
Yeah,
the
we'll do some stretches just to work it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, show us all those pretty
And then
colors.
the pretty colors.
Wow, those are really pretty. Wow, what's this blue one called? Looks like azure. Azure.
You are right.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
good.
there's all the pretty colors.
And this is, what is the brand? I always forget
It's
the name.
Glide.
Glide. So Glide has really good thread, and we use it on all of our Kimberbell projects. So very fun. There's some different ones that we haven't used before in this. So,
I know. It seems there's always maybe one or two
that are from
that is
past
a
projects
repeat
as well.
that you kind of
Which
remember,
we use a lot
but then
anyway.
there's a lot of new ones.
Yeah, so that's good. All right, so that's the fabric kit and the book with the redemption code, and that's a separate item. You pulled it out of that box, but it doesn't come with the fabric kit, right?
No,
Separate
it does
item.
not. Everything,
Okay.
yeah.
So, and the embellishment kit also separate.
Embellishment kit is separate.
But the bundle, everything. When you buy the bundle, you got all
you get
the
everything.
things. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And you do get that needle minder. Look at, I have a penguin like Christy. Very exciting. I have an obsession with penguins and polar bears. If you didn't know that, big obsession.
So, and then in the book, it does give you a suggestion of all the stabilizers.
Okay. And there were a couple that are not super common. Right? So check your stash. Make sure that you're prepared for the stabilizers. So we'll go over those real quick. So the fusible backing, this is the one that I will tell you which fabrics we're going to put it on. Honestly, I put it on almost all of them, unless they're going to be chenilled or fringed or anything like that, then I won't stabilize them. But pretty much everything else, I put this on. So now it comes in this big tube, and it only comes in the big tube, right?
Right now, it's only been offered as a 20. The 12-inch is just not available.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right. It's all good. Yeah. All right.
But
So fusible backing, like I said, pretty much every fabric. So be prepared. Make sure you've got your fusible stabilizer. And then batting. All right. So this is a new packaging. It used to come in a roll, and now we've got it in a package. So the project batting is what we're going to use on every single block. All right. So you make sure that you've got your project batting ready. This is a 19-inch by 3 yards, which is the same size as the roll.
It's the same size. It's just not in a tube.
Okay.
Kind of surprised me the other week when it showed up.
All right, so that'll work good. That's our batting, and like I said, make sure you've got that. And by the way, the stabilizers they can get with your coupon code, right?
They can.
All right.
And that folder, Kimberbell Stabilizers, is right below Enchanted Winter in my shop, and they're also included on the coupon code.
Nice. So when we'll show you on the computer, but when you go to any of our videos, the announcement video specifically has a link directly to her shop, and it not only goes to her shop, it goes directly to Enchanted Winter. Right. And then over on the left-hand side, there's a list of other things, and the stabilizers is right there, and the batting and stabilizers are together, and those are included in her coupon code. Don't forget, that was not Enchanted Cristin 2025.
Yeah, just not the ones that are included or suggested in the book, but all my stabilizers. So if you're low on something else, now's a good time to get a little discount.
All right, excellent. So the light mesh cutaway, I use this in the hoop on every single block, every single one. And often I use this bigger one. So if you haven't invested in the bigger one yet, I highly recommend it, because if you've seen from my past videos, I like to group blocks together and save on time and stabilizer. So I often use this bigger one. So I do recommend that, but either one will work for sure. If you do just one block at a time, you're going to do this, so you're not wasting stabilizer. If you're doing 2 or more, sometimes I do several in one hooping, then you want this bigger one to be able to use your bigger hoop. All right, so light mesh cutaway, every single block, that's what goes in the hoop. All right, and then medium cutaway, is it listed in our book that we need that?
It's listed in the book. I'm not sure which blocks it's for, but it does say that it uses it somewhere in the instructions.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I think the one I showed you was tearaway, actually. I don't know if I have this. We'll have to check.
Yep.
So medium cutaway, all right? This is also a cutaway, but this is the light mesh cutaway. So medium cutaway is going to mean it's got a more dense stitch out, all right? So we'll watch the book and see which ones that we need this for, but this is something that you're going to want to have in hand. It does have it in the book as something that we're going to need. So medium cutaway stabilizer, all right?
And then that one is...
And then the wash away. So this is like Bylene, I think it was called. It's the stuff that it's going to go in the hoop. You do this for, like, if you're making lace ornaments, anything that you're not going to have stabilizer on the back of the project, you're going to want this wash away. And I'll show you how to do it. You just basically, usually you can immerse it in water. That's, I think, the actual directions, but I never do that. I always just spray it and then kind of touch it and it just falls away. So you're going to want this. I don't know what it's for yet. I haven't gone over each of the items yet, but it does say that we need it in the booklet. So make sure wash away stabilizer. Okay. And that will go in the hoop as well.
And then that's your wash away topping.
And then the wash away topping. So like I said, sorry. This one goes in your hoop, all right? This one goes over the top.
Yep.
So on a project that has like specialty things that could pull when the needle goes by, or extra stabilizer, it will tell us exactly when we need this. But this is wash away topping, all right? This goes over the top, and we will need this. It is in the book saying that we need it, so we will need that. I'm not sure which. Oh, how pretty is that?
I know.
Look at.
I was looking to see
Look
what
at
we
how
needed
pretty
to wash
this
away.
is. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun.
I know. It's such
After
a
a whole
pretty...
summer off, I'm like, woo, this is gonna be fun.
It's very fun.
All right, so just a few reminders. So limited supply on the fabric boxes right now, but she's got lots and lots of fabric, and they're gonna start cutting kits now. So everything will be shipping like next week.
Yep. We're still continuing to ship this week. Like I said, I'm going to have a little hiccup on Friday and Saturday because it's the Boise Basin Quilt Show, and I'll have a booth.
Oh, very exciting. Very
Yeah.
exciting. Okay. So they're going to cut bolts and get ready. Project batting. We talked about that. It's just different now, but same thing. 10% off on all the supplies using the coupon code Enchanted Cristin 2025, and that includes stabilizers and batting. And the link goes directly to the Enchanted Winter spot on her website. And just a reminder, subscribe, all right? I get a lot of people like, oh, when's the next video? Did I miss it? Blah, blah, blah. Just subscribe. If you click that subscribe button, it's the little like hand or something. I don't remember. Oh, it's a subscribe button. And then once you click on it, you can also click again to receive notifications. That's what it is. So mine, I get like little notifications on my phone when a new video has been released. So that's a good way to stay involved, stay on top of it so that you don't fall behind. All right, the biggest question we always get is when will we start? So I talked about that a little bit earlier. Don't worry, there's going to be time. I'm going to take a full week to stabilize my fabrics, get everything ready, make a prep video, and then I will release that video. And then I'm not going to start. You have time, don't worry. So you're going to start cutting your fabrics, stabilizing your fabrics, getting everything ready. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. The packets, all the things, don't worry. So we'll give you at least a week to get all of your fabrics ready. And like I said, I'm going to create a poll and I'm going to say, let me know when you're ready. And you just click that button when you're ready. And then we have a better idea of when to start. All right. And we'll talk all about that. In fact, I'm going out of town the first weekend in October. So don't worry, we're not going to start right away. The redemption code, we're going to go over to the computer and show you how to do that. I talked about the fact that we will very likely personalize a couple of the blocks and we will group blocks together. So one other thing is, since I do that, you've seen on the previous videos, I highly recommend using Embellishment Essentials. I have a code. In fact, I will add a link here to the code for...
There.
I always get people asking, and I'm like, I'm pointing right at it. So right up there, all right, there's going to be a link. You click on that and it will take you to Embellishment Essentials. It will take you to Embellishment. You want to click on Essentials to add that to your cart. That is the one I use. I say Embellishment Essentials all the time, and people ask me, which Embellishment product? Embellishment Essentials, all right? Embellishment Essentials. And I literally walk you step by step. Even if you are not computer savvy, you are going to do great on using Embellishment Essentials. And it makes it so that you can add your quilting and send it to your computer. You can do multiple blocks. You can personalize it. You'll see it's a wonderful product. All right. And that code that I linked to earlier, that will give a little kickback to Cristin Creates, because it's showing that you're being sent to it from Cristin Creates. All right. So, and I will show you how to use it. You're shipping all this week. I gave the coupon code, and we'll go over the poll and start time. We talked about that. So I think we're going to go to the computer, but before that, is there anything else you can think of?
No, I think we covered everything. And I was going to say, I really do like Embellishment Essentials because you think you learned something from watching your videos, and then you go back to do something else, and then you're like, okay, I remember doing that. I think, what did I get stuck on? The color sort.
Oh.
And I went back, and so that's what I love about watching all your videos and following along is, okay, we did 2 blocks the same a few videos ago, and so that helps to keep it in your head and learn how to use it.
And I literally do it step by step. I get messages all the time. Oh my gosh, look at what I made. And they send me pictures because of what I taught them on Embellishment Essentials. So don't be afraid of it. Super easy to use. Very fun to be able to stretch and do some different things. So we're going to bring you over to the computer and show you how to find the video notes, how to get the direct link to her shop, and also how to redeem that code. I'm a little nervous. I've never redeemed the code before. So
I've never redeemed a code either, but I know how to do it.
Hopefully it'll work out, and if not, we're going to edit.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
Make it up as we go.
And that's what we do anyway. Hi everyone, we are at my computer now, and I'm going to show you just a few things. Basically how to get to the videos on YouTube, how to get to Christy's shop at Daylily Fabrics, and also how to redeem our code at Kimberbell. All right, so I'm going to start by opening a browser. All right, open up your computer to a browser, and then go to YouTube, and then just type in Cristin Creates on YouTube, and it will take you to my site. All right, and there's that subscribe button. That's funny. I must not be logged in as me right now, but all right. So you can see it's got several videos. This is the first one. This is just giving some recommendations, but the latest video is always going to be under this video tab. So the latest one is our announcement video, and that is the one for Enchanted Winter. So when I click on that, I get a little ad first. We'll wait a minute for that to go away. But underneath the video, when I'm saying under the video or in the video notes, what I'm saying is right under it. It'll look a little bit different here on my end because I'm the owner of it. But on your end, it's going to say click here to see links below the video, and you just click on that. It'll say like see more. You click on that, and then you get all of this information. Look at this. So much information, and it's under every single video. So if you ever send me messages saying, what shirt are you wearing? And I get that a lot, so I'm mentioning that now. How do I make a donation to Cristin Creates? How do I get the coupon code? Any of the questions, including Embellishment Essentials, literally everything is under the video. So look in the video notes before you send me a question. But everything's in here. It's got what supplies we need, what's in the thread kit so that you can check your current stock. It's also got, if you're going to buy the quilting design bundle, we forgot to talk about that. So the quilting design bundle, I am going to use the quilting designs from every block that we do. I am going to use the quilting bundle. There's one specifically for Enchanted Winter, which I haven't downloaded yet. I need to do that as well. But whenever you buy anything from Kimberbell's website, please use the link that is under the video in the video notes for our sponsor. That gives a little kickback to their shop, and we're so appreciative for everything they do to get us these products. I mean, you have no idea what they go through. Like, seriously, you had a pallet show up at your house, right?
Yes.
Like so much stuff that they do, and to try and gauge how much they're going to need, and then how much they need to order again, and take care of all those customer questions and everything. They do so much for us. So when you click on that link that's in the video notes, when you buy anything from Kimberbell, don't go to kimberbell.com, go to under the video where it's got their direct link. So you can see right here, it says to purchase quilting designs from Kimberbell, please use our sponsor's affiliate link here. And you click on that and it takes you to Kimberbell. I'll show you that in a minute. But first we're going to go to their site. So the first thing here, it shows that our sponsor is Daylily Fabric Shop, and there's a direct link. See, I told you can't not make sound when we're filming. It's okay.
Husbands.
That's why we have edits. And you ask why it takes so long to edit.
I know.
All right. So anyway, back to work here. Sorry. So here's our coupon code. It's all got all the information. It's got what supplies are needed, and it tells you about that free needle minder. What does that mean, needle minder?
It is this.
Right.
And so if you are, so it's a magnet.
So I'm just going to slip into my shirt.
So that little sound thing that you were showing us, the needle that was in there?
There's a needle in the embellishment kit. Some you can use it for pins, like when you're at your sewing machine. If you need a pin, it's a magnet.
Ah, so you could just stick that on you so you don't lose it. Wow, I'm going to be using that.
And so there's 2 pieces, and then it just goes right under your shirt. And so you can put your needle, like if you're binding, you can just pop your needle there. If you've got a couple pins, you can put that there.
That's brilliant.
I know.
That's funny. I never knew what needle minder meant.
Collect the needle minders. Yeah. They even have little boards that are magnet, like the chalk farmhouse look. My mom has one. And you can just put all your needle minders up there.
Wow, very cute. All right, so we are going to click on the link that takes us to Daylily Fabric Shop. It is right here. You just click on that and look at this. It is going to take us right to her Daylily Fabric Shop on Etsy, but it also takes us just to the Enchanted Winter collection. So this is awesome and so easy. So this is what we were telling you about the kit with the thread kit and without, right? That's what these 2 are. And right now they're pre-orders, but they just came in, so they are shipping.
We're gonna flip that from the pre-orders pretty soon.
Yeah, so that they are shipping. And then over here on the side is where the stabilizers are that we were telling you about. So all those stabilizers are included in the sale as well, the 10% off using our coupon code specific to our group. So make sure to add that coupon code. All right, and then let's go back to that YouTube video, and right down here it's got the link for her, and here's the Embrilliance link, by the way. So click on that. I'm going to show you this real quick too. So click on the link to Embrilliance. It takes you to the Embrilliance site, and then see right here the very first thing. Don't tell me you can't find it. Essentials, Embrilliance Essentials. That is the one that I always recommend. That's the one I teach on pretty much every video. It's currently on sale.
It is currently on sale.
So add that to your cart, all right? And if you do it from that YouTube page, then it gives a little kickback to Cristin Creates, all right? Just like the kickback that goes to Daylily from the Kimberbell site. All right, so from here, then we are going to click on this. This takes us to Kimberbell. So you can see it is our sponsor's affiliate link, but all it does is it brings you to Kimberbell, but it puts a little cookie on your computer saying that you are supporting Daylily Fabric Shop.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It works out well.
And the quilting bundle that you were talking about, I believe is still on sale.
That's a good point. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah.
All right. So once you're on the Kimberbell website, let's talk about, before we redeem our code, let's talk about how to find that quilting bundle. So the way I always do it is just the easiest way, in my opinion. This little search tool right here. I click on that and then click on the search bar and I type Enchanted. And it just makes it so easy. Look at this. There it is, right?
Still on sale.
There's the quilting bundle. It's currently $49 on sale from $66. All right. So very good deal. And I am going to use those. So it's up to you. You can buy this quilting bundle and follow along with me and use the same quilting designs that I use. Or you can buy one quilting design and use it on your whole project. That's totally up to you and your expenses and what works for you and how you want your quilt to look. All right. So Enchanted Winter Quilting Bundle, I will be using that. Look at it, shows that adorable little needle minder, now that I know what a needle minder is. Okay, so from here, I am going to log in. See this little person right here? That's our login. We're going to click on that, and I'm going to log in. It verifies that it's really me. If you don't already have an account, you need to create an account.
In order to redeem your coupon or your redemption code, you do need to create an account with Kimberbell because it will store all of your designs.
Yeah, and if you don't already have an account, you'll definitely need to create one or just log in.
There is not a CD in
the
pattern booklet anymore.
This is the first one without a CD, right?
Yeah.
They had the USBs on a couple of things, but I don't think on a quilt.
That was just a couple projects. And then the last embroidery design releases has not been a quilt. It's been I think the appliques and the rope bowl. So they've been the last few releases. They've been redemption codes.
Oh, okay. So not just
no
the
more
quilts.
CDs.
Yeah, well, that's good because those CDs go bad. In all honesty, I had one go bad. So redemption code. All right, so we're gonna peel off that sticker. Will you be my assistant and peel off the sticker and not show anyone my redemption code?
Yes. Are you logged in?
No, not yet. Hold on.
Okay, there she is. Yep. So you just peel your little sticker. It's a one-time use, and it is good for your account only.
All right. So I'm gonna have to edit stuff. It's got my address and stuff. All right, so from here on your account page, you can see your entire digital library, everything you've ever bought from Kimberbell's website, that the vault, the quilting, all the things. They've got quite a few things on their site. So you can see your orders, you can make a wish list, you can use your digital library. So right here, now that we are logged in, notice it changed. When we logged in, now we have our redeem. All right, that's what you were talking about. So I'm going to click on that redeem up at the top there, and I'm going to enter my redemption code, and we'll just edit out this part, so you go ahead and just tell me it. It's okay. Look at that. All right. Oh, and that shows I can just edit that part out. All right, so I put in my code. I clicked search for, is that what it said? Search for code?
Code.
All right, so click that button, and then boom, it shows the item that you're looking at. Enchanted Winter, that's perfect. And then I'm going to click redeem code, and then it will give me all of my items. Let's see. To get your file, simply enter your code in the box above. Please note each code is a one-time use only. So once you redeem it, it can't be used again. After you redeem your code, you will see a $0 order for your download, so that you can, if you need to come back and re-download, you can. You don't need that code to be able to do it. It will all be stored in your online library. All right. There's my item. Perfect.
So now you should be able to view your
download. There it is.
There it is.
But it's not.
So now go back to your digital library.
Okay. Download now.
There it is.
Wow. And see, I can see all of my stuff. I have quite a few orders from Kimberbell. I'm a little Kimberbell obsessed, in case you didn't know. Just a little tiny bit. All right. So all the things that I have purchased, you can re-download, which I needed to do because I had a hard drive fail. Many of you know about my hard drive fail. I had to buy a new computer, and I lost all of my stuff. And thankfully, Kimberbell, you just download again. It's not a problem. So I'm going to click download now. And I'm sure, so mine's going right to my download folder. All right. So wherever you have your computer set up to download, my previous computer was set up to download to my desktop, so I could find everything easily. This one goes to my download folder, and you can change it however you want. That's up to you, but find out where you have it. And if you haven't found it, you can always do a search for it. You can search. You can see it's got Enchanted in there, so you could just type Enchanted and you'll find it on your computer. So it's downloading all of the files to my computer. Perfect. That's wonderful. And then I can use them and bring them into Embellishment Essentials and personalize them and do all of the things. So you saw that was super duper easy. You have an assistant pull off the tab for you. And you type in that code, hit redeem code, and you're good to go. And then click go to your digital library, and then click the download now button. So super easy to do. I'm going to wait one more second and show you that folder. We will have to unzip it. Don't forget, I'm glad that I thought of that, because a lot of people ask about unzipping. So if I click on that, it's going to open up that folder. And there's my folders. I want to click this extract all button. All right, that's very important because they come in extracted files. They come in zipped files. So we want to make sure to extract it. And that will go to that same download folder if that's where you have it, or to your desktop, wherever it goes. But then you're going to have all of your files in all of your different formats. Look at that. Fun, fun, fun. Oh,
and when you download, you get all of the different formats. So for me, I only use PES.
Yeah.
So I don't need to keep all of the extras. But if I ever change machines and I need a VP3 or an HUS, I can always come back to Kimberbell, re-download, because you can re-download as many times as you need.
Right.
Because of computer fail, hardware issues, new embroidery machine, and then you have all your formats.
Yeah. So on that note, personally, I always go through here and I delete the ones I'm not going to need.
Yeah.
Because again, you can download them from the Kimberbell website, and right now they're just taking up storage on your hard drive.
They take up a lot of storage.
You saw the download was like 91 megabytes, I think.
Yes.
So that's a lot. That's a lot. So that's what I do. That's totally up to you, but I always delete the files that I'm not going to need, the different formats, not the different files, because I want all the sizes, but the different formats, because my machines are brother machines, so I use PEZ format. So I don't need those others. And if I did change to like a Bernina or something someday, then I would go onto the Kimberbell website and just re-download my files. All right, so we showed you how to do it. We're ready to go. Very exciting.
I know. I can't wait for everybody to get started. And like I said, we're still shipping. We had a huge queue, but you will get a tracking number in your Etsy account. It should send an email and in the conversation, and so we should be.
Yeah, you can track it on Etsy. You can track your order and everything. It's very convenient.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And so you can post in the Cristin Creates group. If you're not on the Facebook group, make sure to do that, because that's the camaraderie. That's the fun part. Listening to me talk is not fun for me. The fun part for me is when you guys post and you share, oh my gosh, look at my package came today. I'm so excited. We love seeing that. So make sure to do that. Then we'll have a general idea of when to start. And don't worry, like I said, we will do a poll to see when everybody's ready. All right. And wait for that prep video if you can. I don't want to hear about any mistakes.
I've gone back quite a few times to your videos, especially with Falling for Autumn, because that was one of the ones I was finishing up on, to make sure I cut batting the correct size, because you needed a 1/4 inch smaller than your block. And, so it's definitely helpful.
So I heard Kimberbell changed, because I do the border blocks very specifically. I heard that they changed it, and now they're doing them the size that I had been recommending. So we shouldn't have too much issue with that now. I think
that's good.
I know, that's good. That's helpful.
Too, the filler blocks. Didn't people have problems with filler blocks?
Yeah, border blocks. That's what I was.
The border blocks.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, filler blocks, border blocks, same thing. Yeah. That was always a concern, because they would cut them. They shrink in
a little bit.
Yeah, and sometimes we embellish that. We put extra things on those blocks, and it has definitely been an issue, because in the past, Kimberbell always had us cut them exactly to the size needed for the quilt, and so I always recommended a 1/2 inch larger. And I heard that they changed it so that they made them a 1/2 inch larger. So we should be okay on that.
That's good.
But again, the prep video, I'm going to go over every single thing. I'm going to tell you what size to cut the border blocks, what size to cut the batting, all of the things, which things to stabilize and which not. So if you can, wait for that prep video, and we're going to get started soon. We should have you pull. Coming in like, oh no.
No, you could say in brilliance, and I go, is it here? Or is it here?
But
No.
now it's too late, because you would have had to have done it earlier. Although you kind of did. You're like,
Are you still recording?
No.
Oh, there's a timer.
Yeah, it is.